We're watching very scary spider infestations. I hate spiders with all my gut because they're little fellas that go I hate the big ones. I hate the clock spider. Do not ever search up clock spider. Boys don't.
There are a ton of unwelcome pests living in your home. Depending on where you live in the world, you have a ton of unwelcome pests living in your home.
Boy, that's a whole Pokemon right there. That's a spooky Pokemon.
Depending on where you live in the world, you might see the odd mouse or centipede crawling away, maybe massive spiders, Madagascars. But if you thought that was bad, you're in desperate need of a reality check, because things get a whole lot worse on this list. From thousands of spiders to huge spiders with fangs, people from all over the world have battled with the nasty spider infestation. So grab some insecticide and have your exterminator on the phone, because things are about to go down. Things are about to get pretty messy here. How's it going, YouTube? I'm your host for this one, Landon Do Not Sing. Welcome back to another Most Basic Top 10 video. Are you guys afraid of spiders? Let me know your biggest fears in the comment section below. I didn't even realize it, but after scripting this video, I can confidently say that
digitalized spiders that are like on the screen, I don't like that, because I have a feeling that like they're right there and like they bite me. Why are they so scary?
I officially have an arachnophobia, and I'm sure you will too after this one. Alright, let's get right into it. This is the top 10 scary spider infestations. Starting off this list, in at number 10, hundreds of fanged spiders crawling out of a wall. A pest controller from the UK discovered hundreds of spiders lurking behind a wall. If you pay close attention to this clip, you might catch a glimpse of their sharp green fangs.
Xenomorph, that's Xenomorph.
That was just one of the spiders. This house is literally swarmed by hundreds of these creepy guys, these creepy crawlers. Apparently there were only 100 of them when they were first discovered in the home, but they've quadrupled since then, and the homeowner had almost 400 spiders living with them back in 2017. I think it's time to pack a bag and leave town. Next up, number 9, we have a spider and cockroach infested apartment.
Those are spiders on the ceiling.
I was closing my eyes.
On the walls. Everywhere.
I have a story. This one time, I went to work with my dad, just to hang out with him. And we're at this farm. We're at my old house. And I went to go use the bathroom that was in the huge garage that they use to store all their big machinery and stuff. Dude, when I opened the door, I saw so much spiders of any type. Dude, that scared me. I didn't even go bathroom. I had to walk home.
There's so many spiders.
Even though it was just a couple of feet away.
Well, I think it's safe to say that it's probably a good time to start looking for, a new apartment, a new place to live, a new place to call home. There's only two ways to completely get rid of spiders and cockroaches in your apartment. One way is to burn it down, just get rid of the whole thing. Okay, maybe I'm not suggesting that option, because I think this one's a lot better. I think the second option is to nuke it. I'm actually pretty scared for this person's life right now. I hope he realizes that this is no longer his apartment. It belongs to the spiders and roaches. They're calling this place home. If you guys weren't scared of spiders before, I'm guessing you're probably afraid of them now. Number 8 takes us over to a mama spider. This is what happens when you try to tackle a spider problem on your own.
Oh, those videos.
Oh, look at the babies coming out of it. Oh, look at them.
How are you still alive?
Jesus, look at the babies.
No, I know what you do at that point.
Please learn from this guy's mistake and don't ever try.
You kill the spider, you kill mama spider. When the babies come out, you grab some bleach, something poisonous, make poison gas if you need to. Just throw it on it. Spray it on it. I don't care, just do anything. watch them all go.
Try to burst open a mama spider with a broom. I know a lot of you guys probably saw this video. It's a pretty viral video. I guess this is just another typical day in Australia though. If I was him, I would drop that broom and immediately move to another country. I would move out from down under, and I'd probably go somewhere, you know, on the other side of the world, one that doesn't have spiders. And I don't know what country doesn't have spiders. I think they all do. Maybe some island somewhere. Well, thousands of little babies came pouring out of her sack, and now I feel extremely itchy. Like watching this video, it feels like spiders are just everywhere. But get ready, because this is only still the beginning of the video. We still have a ton more scary spider infestations coming your way. Number 7, towns are being taken over by spider webs. I know what you guys must be thinking. Did my worst nightmare just come true? Well, yes, because if you live in Greece, a small town in Greece was covered in a veil of spider webs, and it was captured on camera. Take a look at this.
Ain't no way, ain't no way. It looks so strong. It looks like everything's covered in bubbles. But once you jump on that, you're...
Nearly 300 meters or 1,000 feet were covered in spider webs in this small village. All I have to say is that Exterminator Bill is going to be pretty expensive. So what causes these spiders to make webs like this? Well, it all comes down to extremely warm temperatures and an overpopulation of gnats. Apparently these spiders can't resist a good meal. So when they heard that these gnats were in this area, they decided to swarm the area with their webbing and feast. Thankfully, once the gnat population is controlled, the spider will diminish as well. Well, I mean, that's the hope. If you thought that infestation was bad, well, let's travel over to Pakistan in at number 6. Take a look at this next clip.
The trees just looked like they were wrapped in candy floss.
Oh my god, it's the cotton tree!
It was, yeah, very, very surreal. Quite spooky in a way.
This is an unexpected side effect of the flooding that happened in Pakistan, and this was back in 2010. It left millions of spiders seeking refuge up in trees to escape the rising floodwaters. Because the flooding took so long to go down, spiders actually built massive webs on the trees, which turned them into massive cocoons. Nothing like this has ever been seen before, and it's actually pretty traumatizing if you think about it. What if a big gust of wind came along? I mean, how many spiders would fall out of the tree and fall onto you? A giant spider crushes the party in at number 5. A pest control employee was working in the attic of someone's home when he came across a massive spider nest that was crawling with a ton of spiders. But when he moved his flashlight around, he found something even more terrifying.
That isn't scary, that's pretty cool. I'm closed my eyes, I've closed my eyes. Why
is this real life right now? Why is he so calm? And why the heck is he so there? I would have dropped my flashlight, ran out of there screaming, and I would quit my job right on the spot. I'm working McDonald's. Guess where this video was filmed? Yeah, that's right, down under, Australia. Remind me to never live in Australia. It's an amazing place to go visit. I've been there, been to Sydney, Australia. It's amazing, but living there, it scares me. Too many animals that could kill me. Well, apparently this was a huntsman spider, and they're actually pretty beneficial to have in your home. Maybe not my home, well, because they get rid of other pests and other venomous spiders, so people actually want to keep these hairy beasts in their homes in Australia. 5,000 spiders in the walls brings us to number 4. When a family purchased a home for $450,000 back in 2007, they didn't know what kind of trouble that they were getting themselves into. They thought that they bought their dream home, but sadly they were mistaken. This was not a dream home. This was a home from their nightmares. Large spiders started to bleed from their...
I wonder, do insects actually have wieners? That's a weird question, I know, but like... Is it just like a chemical... Like, is it like Minecraft where you just give them food and they go and the hearts pop up and boom, they get a bunch more babies? What's going on? What's popping?
From their wall shortly after they moved in. Maybe the spiders wanted to throw them some sort of home warming party, but this wasn't enough to make the family move, although the spiders were so nice to do that for them. They battled with the spiders for years, and I have no idea why. The spiders aren't even harmless. They are brown recluse spiders, and they're extremely notorious for their painful venom. A pest control expert estimated that there were approximately 4,000 to 5,000 fanged spiders crawling inside of their home. Oh, and get this, State Farm denied their insurance claim, but unfortunately a judge forced the company to pay the family $472,000, I think I'd rather lose all of that money than be forced to live in a house full of these poisonous spiders, but I guess that's just me. Crawling into number 3, we have spiders invading a man's apartment. Back in 2015, a man got a rude awakening when he discovered that he had a lot of unwanted roommates. You know, roommates that just aren't paying the bills. Roommates that are pests. Like literally. Those are some pretty massive spiders that have been taken over this guy's apartment. I guess he's gonna have to transfer the lease to the spiders because they look pretty comfortable. But you're still gonna have to pay the rent because it doesn't seem like they're gonna pay. There are probably 2 dozens of these spiders in this video, but that's not even accounting for all the other spiders that are probably hiding somewhere. Oh, and take a look at this clip of a man trying to scare them away.
Ow.
I'd burn everything I owned. I would burn my clothes. I would burn the walls down. I would get the heck out of there. Raining spiders makes its way onto this list at number 2. Okay, sorry, this isn't something to joke about. Over in southern Brazil, it looked as though spiders were raining from the sky. Take a look for yourselves.
Dude, imagine if you're like walking to McDonald's. I don't even know if India has McDonald's.
Even though it looks like spiders are falling from the sky, they're actually building a super fine web that is...
You're walking to your favorite restaurant, and like you look up and you're like, "Ew, that's a bunch of little birds in the sky. I hope they go away." And once you get at like the doorway, and like a massive amount of like spider and spider web just fall on you, and you just go to the ground, you just stop, and you just go, ah!
That is nearly impossible to see with the human eye. So it gives us the illusion that the spiders are just floating in the air. But that doesn't make me feel any more comfortable. If anything, that puts me on edge. These spiders are working together to hunt prey, and they're supposedly harmless to humans. Something like this can happen in the area due to hot and humid weather, but something tells me that I wouldn't want to be living there for long if this is the norm. Spider hell tops this list at number 1. Alright guys, this is the reason why you clicked on this video in the first place, so be prepared to have your skin crawl for days. I'm apologizing in advance. And don't say I didn't warn ya.
Don't grab it. It's falling.
Is this real life right now? What the heck is wrong with this house? Why are there so many spiders? I mean, the world's population of spiders is right there, happening right now. I've never seen so many spiders in my entire life. There are thousands of them crawling on the ceiling and the floors and even inside of the walls. And all of the insecticide in the world can't be enough to take care of this problem. I think it's safe to say that the entire house needs to be burned down to the ground. I'm just burning everything on this list. I don't know any other way. I'm pretty sure this house is the reason why flamethrowers and grenades were invented. Apparently these are actually daddy long legs and they are completely harmless, but I wouldn't want to share my house with one of these creepy guys. I mean, no thank you, I'm done. Just get me out of here. I need to take a bath and sanitize my whole body because I feel like spiders are just crawling all over my skin, and I would be so upset if I go home right now and I see spiders coming out of my wall. Well, there you guys have it. I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'll see you all in the next most amazing top 10 video.
You know what? Yeah, don't. There you go. Alright. It's actually doing another scary, spooky little spider. Ooh, boy! Nah, come on, bro. No. I hate this guy. I hate sperm. His serum. That's not real, right? That's not real.
Hi! A lot of people are afraid. So still, huntsman spiders are usually afraid of humans, and their venom isn't dangerous for people. The danger comes from the fact Still, their venom isn't dangerous for people. The danger comes from the fact that drivers sometimes get spooked by these guys when they come from under the dashboard while the car is moving fast. And while huntsman spiders look kinda scary, they can be of great help. They rid people's houses of various insectoid pests.
No.
You just look at this one. Who knows how it found its way into the house? This man put together a whole bunch of chairs just in order to be able to get to it. Looks like this guy's got the steel and great love. There are great many kinds of spiders out there, and many spiders look great. They hypnotize you with their colorful patterns, their strange looks, and, unique character. And if you're thinking of getting yourself one, then perhaps you might want to consider a spider like Amblipagi. It looks kinda spooky, but it's actually peaceful, and it's only dangerous for other insects that it hunts day and night.
Peaceful, that thing is stabbing you.
And here's a video of a whole bunch of spiders that came to live under a roof of one of the houses in Australia. There are literally hundreds of spiders there. Certainly isn't something you wish to see under a roof of your house, right? But look what happens then. The camera goes up and we see a giant mother spider. This is something you don't want to see in real life, that's for sure. And here is something even more frightening. This one was captured in one of the abandoned cellars. Nobody seems to know what those are. Those spiders that look similar to this one never got to be this huge. Although it's totally possible there's some video editing involved in this. By the way, there are many videos similar to this one with the same kind of spiders. And they all look huge. Looks cool, but no matter what they say, feels like those are not real spiders.
Yeah, that one really can't live. Look, if you ever said what? If you ever said this was real right here, if you ever said that was real, you're lying. It's already dead. That thing is already dead. Considering that these things have very large appetites. They have to. And no spider moves like that.
And intricate task.
Drastically huge spider like that.
Well, intricate task. To handle this intricate task. Gonna handle this intricate task. Well, can call this man the best spider catcher ever. Is gonna handle this intricate task. Well, can call this man the best spider catcher ever.
He squealed.
What could possibly be worse than getting locked in a room full of spiders? It's the worst possible thing for arachnophobia, that's for sure. This is spiders there. How is
just like the biggest,
the world's largest kind of spider? It's a bird eater, and most arachnologists seem to agree that those are the biggest in the world. Usually, Theraphosa blondie are reddish brown. They have lots of red little hair on their paws. The world's largest spider typically dwells in the whereabouts of Venezuela, Suriname, and their legs, but for the most part, their diet consists of mice, small snakes, lizards, butterflies, and bugs. They ambush their prey, jump on their victim, and then they use their fangs to kill them. Their venom paralyzes small animals, but it's pretty much harmless for humans. pretty much like a bee sting. They don't normally attack people, only to protect themselves. They live in holes, usually those that belong to their victims. I mean, used to belong to their victims. These spiders are pretty rare, and it's hard to find them in their natural habitat.
Why you like calling your back like that? Why is he so
Theraphosa blondi might be the biggest spider in the world, but Heteropoda maxima is the one with the widest leg span. That's up to 12 inches with fully grown.
That is a Resident Evil boss. That's a Resident Evil boss. Like, you can't look. That comes from Resident Evil. That's Resident Evil 7.
Grown spiders. Most of these dwell in Laos. They prefer deep, dark caves, and they rarely go out anywhere. They have relatively small brownish yellow bodies with slightly darker bellies. There isn't much information about these spiders out there, but there's always new and exciting news.
Why's it got spikes on him?
A very strange.
Nah, bro. I thought that was a spider flinging himself out.
A very strange occasion happened in Brazil. People just didn't seem to know what to make of what they saw out on the stairs. They make some out in the kitchen.
I hate it.
Looks like this spider was out hunting. It spooked the hell out of those people. And it did what it came there for. It caught the lizard. It was probably very hungry since it went that far. Wonder if those people could get any sleep that night.
Cool. I want to catch that lizard. I want to revive him. I want to get his reboot card. Why is he just staring at them like that? He's continuously eating. He's just staring at like, you got a problem, bro. He's like, you got a problem, bro. Like, you ain't gonna do anything about this, bro. Like, bro, like...
And what giant insects do you know, guys? Definitely tell me about it in the comments. Don't forget to share this.
Why do you want to be here? That's enough of that, bro. That was enough. That's enough. That's enough. That's enough. I'm done. I am done. I am done. I am done. I am done. Good morning or good night to whom is watching.